Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley and TellerTactGaming. And yes, I was a derp and just pressed OK, but here we are on day 12 of fall and it's year 1. And tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny day. And the fortune today is the spirits are in good humor, so I have a little bit of extra luck. That's good. As they were trying to ruin everything for everyone yesterday, having a little bit of extra luck today, it feels it balance out what happened yesterday. That's really good. Despite all saying that, I do know it's random, like what your luck will be. So yeah, there's no balancing or forethought of that matter. It's just a random percentage chance of what the luck will actually be each and every single day. There we go. We have actually a bunch of yam right now. This means we have one more thing to put into the community center. I see little reason to actually put it in there. It would be way better if we waited. We have a bunch of stuff we can't even, we can't get the greenhouse anyway, so there's, as I feel, very little point in doing it, so yeah. Yeah, I'm going to water the things down here, and we are going to... The question is, are we going to do more yam? Or are we going to do something else? Now, yam is worth quite a bit of money if you pickle it. But other than that, there's really not much value to it. It's a one-time crop, so it's not a repeatable crop. And it does take some time. Before it actually takes some time, quite some time before it matures. If I'm remembering correctly, it takes like 10 days or something like that. It's quite a lot of time before it's done and ready to be harvested. And in that regard, we could just go with the bok choy. And we do have enough yam for the community center, so I actually don't need to do more yam if I don't want to. I could do more yam, but I could also just not do more yam. So, yeah. Yeah, it is Friday, so we will go to the traveling merchant, the gypsy. We could do eggplants. We could actually do eggplants. Right. We will get 3 harvests, I believe, or is it just 2? whatever. We will get some harvests, at least 2, and it's repeating crop, so I'll only have to put it down once. Like the jam takes 10 days to mature. The bok choy seeds, the bok choy takes 4 days. The cranberries, yeah, they are way out of sync to actually be useful right now. We already have fairy seeds planted. They are going to be finished tomorrow, I think. The grapes are already growing, and I am actually going to buy like 30 grass starter and get the grass going outside of the pen. I feel. Other than that, I think. Or should I go with just pumpkin? I could just go with pumpkin. Like, get like 16 more pumpkins. That would be really good. Really good. Because pumpkin use is worth a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot of money. The pumpkin use produces so much money after you actually have run the pumpkin through the keg and made it into juice. So I could just go with 16 pumpkin. I could actually double it up and do 32 and I make extra space, like do 2 more sprinklers actually, and put down double amount of pumpkin. Actually, I might actually do that because pumpkins is a lot of money. And pumpkins should be finished by the day 14. And then I could buy what I have already planted. I can buy that amount again and get even more. I'm actually going to buy 32 pumpkin. Yeah, because it's 8, 16, 24, 32. There we go. I am going to sell the hazelnut because why not? But other than that, we are done buying stuff. We do have 10k. So that's nice. But other than that, we don't really have much going for us. We do need quite a lot of money when we want to buy animals. So I will really quickly run up to the minecart up here, get back, get resources for a barn, and make Robin build one barn very, very quickly. Let's see here. We're going to bust up super quickly. We get all the resources we need before she closes. We actually can get to the traveling merchant, which is the gypsy I'm talking about. I usually call her the gypsy. She is referred to as the gypsy, but the caravan she's having is called the traveling merchant caravan. And yeah, basically she has 2 names. It's traveling merchant, or traveling cart or something, and a gypsy. So let's see here. What do we need to buy a barn? We need 6k. We do have 6k gold, so no problem there. We need 350 wood and we need 150 stone. Okay, so 350 wood. There we go. And we need, what was it? 150? There we go. So, just to double check. Barn, 6,000 gold. No problem there. Wood, 350. Yes, we do have that. And stone, 150. Yes, we do have that. Great. Exactly where I'm going to put it, I'm not entirely sure. I am actually going to put it just beside this one, like right here. Hopefully the ducks are not in the way and out of the way. And it seems like the blackberry like season is actually over at this point. Yeah, hi there. So we have gathered basically all we can, which we actually gathered like almost 400. I think it was somewhere between 350 and 400 blackberries. That's tremendously good. Let's see, a barn. We have everything we need. Let's see if we can get this in where we want it. It is a bit bigger. Did you really need to have to stand right there? Like right there? Was it really necessary? Like seriously? Right, what I could do is just put it down here and then move it up to where I want it. Oh my god, seriously? Like that one tile? Let's wait a 1. It might be that it doesn't actually register any changes. No, it's the same place as I left, so okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this right there. This isn't where I want it, it just so I can put it somewhere and build it, and then when it's done, I can move it where I actually want it, and I want it there. Like no space behind, no like anything. I want just that 2 tile corridor. Like you can slip in between, behind here and in between the 2, out among the animals. So we can't get it there where I want it, so we are putting it down here, and then we will move it later on. That's something which is really good to know. You can move buildings. You can't have animals in the building though. So make sure before actually buying animals that the building is standing where you want it. Just in case. So we are going to... We do need to build 2 more quality sprinklers, so we do have the resources for that, no problem whatsoever. Here we go. There shouldn't be any problem putting this down. There, we just need the fertilizer for those up there. And once we have put down fertilizer for those 16 tiles up there, we are actually done. Do need more fertilizer. I will make all fertilizer I can because we will be using it. Sooner or later you will run out of fertilizer from the trees, or like from the sap you gathered from the trees you actually had from your farm. And then it's time to either buy fertilizer from the store or start chopping trees outside your farm. If you have actually put up a tree farm on your farm, then you shouldn't have any problems having tree like wood and sap, but otherwise you might actually need to buy it or actually go outside your farm and chop all the trees outside. Let's see here, how many do we miss? We're missing 1 tapper. That's actually quite good. And finally, this seed has grown. Yeah, and it doesn't matter how much you water them, they don't benefit from being watered, so there's no point in trying. I am going to water these again. I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, I'm going to cry. If I did, I'm not going to cry that I'm doing it again, because then I know I actually have done it properly and fully. There we go. And at this point I have so much energy it doesn't matter. Yeah, we will pop down a bit of grass here and there. Like, this is the way you want to do it with a grass starter. You do want to pop down like a bit here and a bit there, and some like laying around over there. Like, you don't want like one big patch. You want to toss it around a bit, because that way you actually increase the chance for the grass to grow. Since it looks around the tile it is already has occupied, and as a percentage chance to increase, or rather spread to the next tile. Sell this one as well. There we go. Yeah, we don't really have that much money at this point. We have spent a lot of money. But at the same time, we do actually need to spend a bunch of the money we have spent. It's not wasted money. Let's see, what do we do now? We actually have put down all of the seeds properly. We have put down, so we have all the things we would want. We are going to close this. Here we go. One thing which I will do is this, because I absolutely hate getting to the door and not being able to just walk past it without getting slowed down by grass or something other stupid. Yeah. You do actually get slowed down by running through the grass or through crops or anything really. Some things doesn't actually affect you and your running. Other stuff does. So try to be careful to not get stuck, like getting slowed down too much, because you might actually be slowed down just enough that if you're cutting close for when it's time to go to bed, you might actually pass out. I've been that close and I have passed out because I happened to run through a patch of grass or something which made me slow down, and yeah, that's really stupid. Let's see, I do actually need, I'm going to put down this. You can actually see the preview of the recording, which is quite handy, and I can also see how long we have been going. How long the recording has been going on for. It's probably the most useful thing about the whole setup I have. Let's see here. Yes, the question is, like, there's no real point in going to the mines at this point, I think. I did forget to go to the gypsy, I believe. Whatever. My god, I'm really bad at keeping time, but yeah, I'm going to, let's see here. We're going to look at something. I was going to craft something. It's derailing a bit, so remembering what I was actually planning to craft is right. A bee house. But do I actually have the maple syrup? I don't, right? Yeah, I don't have one, so it wouldn't be possible to do it. I do have 2 maple syrup tappers. I do have 3 oak resin and 1 pine tar. Yeah. We do need the syrup, like all the kinds of maple syrup and oak resin and like all that stuff. We need it all, like in larger quantities than we actually have. The pine tar we have 5 of, which interesting because it shouldn't be that much faster, but at the same time, yeah, there's quite a few things which actually need the pine tar for some reason. Yeah, but I was trying to actually make a bee house. I can't make a bee house because I don't have the maple syrup. I could make a keg, but I don't see the point of doing it when these aren't ready yet. Staggering them isn't... I want them to be finishing at the same time. So we are just going to go to bed and going to day 13 of fall, year 1. Here we go. We will probably have a bunch of stuff to harvest. Although, before anything else, going to check the weather. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow, and the fortune today is that the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. So yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. We do have the flowers. Be super careful not to pick them up. If you pick them up, the bee houses will not make the good honey at all. Be super careful not to pick up the flowers. Always be far away from them because, yeah, you don't actually want to pick them up. You want them to be there so the bee houses produces as much of the good stuff they can. Because if there's no, like, if there's nothing overwriting basically what type of honey that will be made by a flower in the vicinity of the bee house, the bee house will default to wild honey. So be careful. Make sure to get all of the stuff. We will earn a lot of money today thanks to the cranberries. We will, however, make the merging of all stacks and then taking half to sell half of it. Like we did with the blueberries. I feel that's the most efficient way of doing it. If you then need extra money, you actually have crops to get that extra money. I usually feel that you don't need that much of a burst in money. Usually you can get by. If you actually need to get a little bit more money, you will easily be able to do it. So, but if you sell everything and then buy everything up, yeah, if you then all of a sudden doesn't have any money at all, you probably don't have any like product to sell either. So that means you don't have anything to sell in storage, which means you are empty. Oh my god, stop watering same spot over and over again because I misclicked. There we go, that should be all. And there really shouldn't be any other stuff here now, so we are going to go in, fix And they have grown up and they are producing eggs. That's really good. That's super good. Make sure to always, here's the thing about animals. The animals have hearts. You have to cuddle up and love them each and every day. After a certain amount of time, they will increase. They will start loving you and they will make better eggs. For the chickens in this case, they will make better eggs. And they will, at some point, if they like you enough, make large eggs. And in this, for them, that's the better egg. And it might actually be gold eggs as well. Not only like large eggs, it might actually be a silver star one or a gold star one. So yeah. You are going though to have to cuddle up to them every single day. And make sure to always close the hatch. If you don't, they will hate you for it. And there we go. We are selling half of all the cranberries we have. And we will try to actually make some mayonnaise machines. I think I actually have one. I should have one. The question is, where is it? Is it here? Nope. Did I actually get one ever? I might not have gotten one. Anyway, I actually need 4 of them. So, we need 4 earth crystal, 4 copper bar, and then 60 wood and 60 stone. For the wood, I'm just going to do like this, and then we are needing 4 of those, 4 of those. I am going to put a bunch of copper or smelting, 6 to be more precise. There we go. And there we go. Once you get like ducks and stuff, you might need more than 4. But how many more than 4? That's like question for another time. Sorry about that. Getting a bit parched in my throat. Probably gonna do this. There we go. And we are going to put the eggs in. And this will make mayonnaise, and mayonnaise is really good to either sell, eat, or give to as gifts to certain people. So mayonnaise is actually really good. Freakishly good, as really, if you want to go that far. And right, didn't I make a tapper? Didn't I make a tapper? Like, seriously? No? Well, maybe yesterday I made one, but not today. Yeah, that might have been the case. Whatever. But yeah, you need a lot of wood. I mean, sure, I have a crap ton of wood, really, but you will use a lot of wood. So, don't waste it. Use it wisely. Let's hope we get our trees up and running as fast as possible compared to, like, yeah, we need to get the trees finished, like all of them. All the trees need to be finished before fall is over, because otherwise we are not going to get a lot of stuff. We are at the point of like at the time in the game where we are having less to do. We haven't like put into the pantry, right? Like the fall stuff? No. We have the eggplant, we have the jam, but we don't have the pumpkin. Right. The pumpkin should be finished tomorrow, the first one at least. According to how long time the crop says it takes to mature. So tomorrow we should be able to finish the fall crops bundle, and then it's all about the artisan bundle and the animal bundle. Yeah, we do need like milk, like 2 kinds of milk, the large kind, and then we need large eggs and then we have 4. Then we need 1 more, which could be wool or duck egg. Like, which one will we get first? Yeah, that's a really good question. Seriously, that's a good question. And ducks will be expensive. Cows is quite expensive as well. But yeah, animal bundle we might actually finish. Maybe not. It depends on how fast we can get large milk, how fast we can get large goat milk, if we can get them, and the large eggs, and yeah, a bunch of other stuff. And depending on how lucky we are with the traveling merchant, we might actually get this finished. I am doubting it though, but yeah, we're gonna have to see. Cheese, as long as we get cows in the barn, we will get cheese. Goat cheese might take a little bit more time. Goats are expensive, and yeah, they start young, so you have to wait until they grow up. So it will take some time, and goats actually can't be milked for that often as cows can be. So yeah, hopefully we actually get a bunch of stuff. All crops bundle, like, yeah, we are not in an ideal position. The bridge repair with the winter forage will be done in the winter. The specialty fish bundle, it all hangs on the wood skip, then it's done. This one we just need the money, and when I feel comfortable burning 25k, I will do it. The rest, like the bulletin board here, is whatever. We can finish it at our leisure. The pantry, yeah, we should rush the pantry as much as possible to get the greenhouse. The greenhouse makes it a lot easier to earn money with certain crops, which takes a really long time to grow. Like melons and star fruits and ancient seeds and pumpkins and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it is getting a bit late. I'm going to pop out really quickly, and I can't really see anything, so we are going to go back in. We are going to go out to the bus stop and head up to the minecart really quickly and go into the mines. There we go, mines. Let's see, we need copper, right? Yeah, we need a lot of copper. A lot of it. Thankfully, this is really easy to get. It goes really quickly because any enemy we fight dies in one hit basically, and all of the other stuff actually is really quick as well. Come on, stop being slimed. There we go. Getting bug meat is actually really good. There are times, if you're not actually hunting for bug meat, there will come a time when you actually run out of bait, so be careful. Make sure you always get bug meat. Because it's so easy to get, it's so like simple. You get a lot of bait from like just a little bit of bug meat. So just going into the mines once might be enough to get enough bug meat. It also might not be, but yeah, well, that's another thing. Let's see here if we can get down. Yeah, as I said, getting the bug meat here is actually really good. Stop missing, please. Because if you don't get bug meat enough, you can't fish properly, you can't get anything from crab pots. Like if you have a bunch of crab pots, your crab pots will be useless until you get more bait. So having bait is really good. Even if it's just like on standby for you to earn like for you to get other stuff, you get like bug meat as well, and it just sits there. It's better to have bug meat because you will need it. Will probably need a lot of it once you start needing it. And yeah. And we got a dwarf scroll 1. That was actually really good. That's another thing to donate to the museum. Me getting it here now is actually really nice. It means it's one less scroll to farm for. Like at some point we might actually need to like farm the mines at certain levels to get these scrolls. And me getting this scroll like randomly is really good, because that means I don't actually need to do it any other time. Go to 60. I might actually go even like to 70 so I get like don't get all these ghosts. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There were no way down anyway, so whatever. Here's 70. Yeah, there we go. We are getting a bit late in here, and yes, we are going to get out of this place. Can actually get a staircase down. At this point, we probably will if we keep on going. Our luck isn't that bad, but that doesn't mean luck won't screw us over. There we go, thanks. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm actually going to quickly, super quickly put this down. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of ores, and it didn't take a lot of time, so it's totally worth it. We actually got hardwood as well, so that's really nice. We got a bunch of stuff from that. We actually got a dwarf scroll 1 as well. That's really nice. We will make everything we got in bug meat as bait. Yeah, we're up to over 400 again. That's actually super nice. We will organize this a bit. Let's see here. Is there anything else like monster? There we are. That one. But other than that, nothing else. Anything which we want to know, right? Oh. Just this one. We're gonna put this away. And the majority of it is going in here. This is going in here. Not that one. There we go, that one. The rest is not going to go in here. Bunch. And the two in here. The scroll I'm going to hang on to. Mayonnaise is actually right. Good. I'm taking that tomorrow. I can't be bothered. But this is the end of the episode. So we are going to. Right. We leveled up to level 7 combat. We can now craft the Ring of Yoba. I think that's an actually really good ring. I can't remember the crafting requirements for it, but that's another story for another time. And we earned almost 20k thanks to the cranberries. Yeah, the cranberries do earn you a lot of money. So, this should be the end of the episode. Absolute brain fart. I will take a break from the recording. I've been recording a lot now, so next episode I will have to start not on this screen, but like on a pause screen. So, on the next day. So the next day will be day 14. There will be a lot of harvest to fix. There will be at least one bundle completed, and then we'll have to see just how much we can get like completed, if we actually can get the greenhouse completed during the fall, or if we can't, we're just gonna have to wait and see on that one. But other than that, I'm going to now say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.